Now, how's it doing? I hope it's all doing well. So just to say before I go any further, it's completely okay not to be okay. So always seek help and don't be afraid to speak your mind and what's happening in your life. Don't be afraid to talk about it. There's always help. Just to say that straight to people. So tomorrow, as you know, is World Mental Health Day. World Mental Health Awareness Day, whichever one it's called. So it's the 10th of October, which is tomorrow. Um, and I just say straight because it's every day we should be aware that your mental health is a thing. Years ago, when I was growing up, you were taught just to get up and get on with it. And sadly, many people committed suicide, years ago, and nothing was said about it. Nobody talked about it. Forgotten about it. Nobody said anything about it. Thankfully, and I say this, thankfully we live in a society now that is willing to help people who struggle with mental health illnesses, who need an extra bit of help, and it's okay. Everybody needs a bit of help now and again, especially with this lockdown and everything. That it's again, it's very understandable being locked up, being isolated. It's very understandable not seeing your friends, not seeing your family. It's understandable. Even the strongest person who has strong minded and very very seems very strong. It's been very has had their moments where they've been depressed in this lockdown and everything. So I'm saying to people again, I can't say it enough. Talk to people. Talk to people about what you're facing, what's happening, because the one thing humanity, and I wish humanity could see, is what happens in people's minds. Because on the outside you could seem very happy, but on the inside you could seem very you could be upset. You could hold in your upset and your worries and your worries. And this is the thing: worries kill a lot of people in this country. Give them heart attacks. People worry about struggling to pay the bills. Talk about these things. Don't keep them to yourself, because keep it to yourself. It's only going to explode, and I'm talking from experience. It's only going to explode in your face. So please, and I'm begging people to talk. I will talk about the situation in Cavan. It's not the right time to talk about it now, and I'm not really mentally fit to talk about it. Um, but the will has to be addressed, and it has to be addressed immediately. And obviously, I'm doing as much as I can to annoy the authorities, to annoy the government, to get more resources, obviously. And I will continue to do that. But I'm just saying to people in Cavan in particular, in different in all parts of Cavan, especially the young community in Cavan at the moment. I would ask you if you need help, if you're struggling to cope at the moment of time, with the deaths that have happened, to seek help. There is so sad. There's a brilliant organisation in Cavan. I know them, brilliant people, amazing people, help me out a lot. Great people, like honest to God, you couldn't have better people looking after you in so sad in Cavan. Don't be afraid to ring them up, to talk to them, 15 minutes, talk to them, have a talk with them. Don't be afraid. Talk to your friends. Your friends are very supportive. Your friends are always there through thick and thin. Your family, your mother and father, please, don't be afraid, because again, it might seem stupid to you talking about it. Because again, the one thing that this lockdown has kind of shown people is that mental health is something that, we can't ignore. And you always have to ask for help when you need help. And it's easier said, and I know it's easy said when I'm saying here, because I know myself, it's hard to do. It's hard to ask for help. But I'm saying to people, please do ask for help if you need help. And even if you want to talk to me, my contact me on Twitter, contact me on Facebook if you just want to have a little chat. Because again, it's good to get it off your chest. And obviously, I won't say anything to anybody. I don't talk about private conversations or anything like that. But don't be afraid. Like, a few people have, and I'm delighted a few people have got in touch with me, and talk to me about how they're feeling. And obviously, it's been good. I have to say it's great that they've been talking to me. And obviously I've been keeping in touch with them and everything like that. And it's great. It's great to hear them, writing, messaging, talking how they feel. It's great to hear, because some people struggle to say, I'm not doing the best. I'm not feeling okay. And it's great to see so many people that talk to me that they say, I'm not feeling the best. And again, that's it's the most hardest thing to say. But as soon as it's said, I can help you out, and many people can, because we can talk you through what's happening. We can talk like an only conversation. Because one thing that's good to have, and I say to people now, even the coach people who watch it at the moment time who are not feeling the best mentally, I say go up, after this video, straight after this video, type up on YouTube funny clips, something like that. Have a laugh. Laughter is the greatest medicine. Because antidepressant medicine and everything that does so much. But a laugh is the laugh is a million times better. And always try and smile. It might be the most difficult time. Like, this has been a huge, difficult challenge for everybody in this country. What's happened at the moment in this country. And I'm saying to people, don't be afraid to say that you're not okay. Seek help. Of course, please seek help. I will leave numbers for So Sad and Pay the House in the description. But again, don't be afraid. Simple as that. Don't be afraid to speak to anybody about your issues. Either be the local guard, the local priest. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself what's happening. If something's hurting you inside, if something's distressing you, don't think about what people think. Think about that this is only a short moment in your time here. And as soon as I talk to people about it, again, these people, I'm not going to say too much about it, but some people have messaged me and I've been talking to them and things like that. And they feel comfortable. They talk about, the other day one got in touch with me and, they haven't got in touch with me in 2 weeks and they were talking to me how they're feeling, and they're feeling a lot better now since they got it off their chest. And I was delighted. I was delighted to hear that they felt comfortable talking to me about it. I was delighted. Honestly, God, I was delighted, and I'm happy to hear that they're doing great now. They feel a lot better. They feel a bit they still feel a bit, a bit upset, but they feel a lot better because they admitted it, that what was wrong with them. They admitted it, and they said, I said you have to, to talk to your friends, to talk to your family. They did it, and it was great to hear. And it's great to hear because, again, as soon as you talk to somebody, everything will work itself out. It's the first step. It's talking to somebody. It's the most hardest thing. Believe me, I know for a fact it is because I've lived through it. It's the most hardest thing to go up to somebody and say, I'm not feeling okay. But please, I can't emphasize that enough. Don't be afraid to go up to people and say, I'm not okay and I need a bit of help, I need a bit of assistance. Don't be afraid. Please do so. And please be mindful in society of people who struggle with mental health issues. And be mindful of your friends, be mindful of your family, and take care of each other. Thank you.